My fellow Bethomnics, it's my great pleasure and my privilege to extend very good wishes to you and all your loved ones for the new year beginning this evening. Whether you choose to worship with us in person in the Molu Sanctuary, or whether, understandably, you choose to do so from the comfort of your homes through live stream on our Betham website, please know that we certainly regard ourselves as Am Echad, as one people, Beit Am, Betham, the house of the people. I'd like to share with you a short but I think meaningful message, if I may. Once upon a time, a Chosid, a disciple of the Besht, otherwise known as the Baal Shem Tov, the founder of the Hasidic movement, approached his master, his Rebbe. His only dream in life was to have the opportunity of meeting Eliyahu Hanavi, Elijah the prophet. The Baal Shem Tov said to him, it's more than likely that that could be arranged. But in order to do so, he'd have to make his way to a very poor but a very pious family that lived in a forest, and to take with him some food that the family might be able to share with one another on Rosh Hashanah, to stay with them and to pray with them. And after that, he would be vouchsafed the blessing of being able to see Elijah the prophet. The disciple did as his master commanded, but sure enough, Rosh Hashanah came and went without Elijah appearing. Disappointed, he returned home and he asked his master why his dream had not been realized. And the Baal Shem Tov looked at him and said, it doesn't happen all at once. So return to the same family. And during the 10 days, the Yemei Teshuvah, the 10 days of repentance until Yom Kippur, take a good amount of food with you so that this family can be sustained, enabling them to fast. Stay with them, pray with them, and then after Yom Kippur, during Havdalah, when we ordinarily sing of and to Eliyahu Hanavi, he will surely appear. The Chosid did as his master commanded. He went to the family with sufficient food to sustain them throughout the 10 days, and he fasted with them. Havdalah came, and sure enough, once again, Elijah did not appear. Disappointed and frustrated, embittered, the Chosid returned home and asked his master why, having fulfilled all his instructions, nevertheless, Elijah did not appear. And with a twinkle in his eye, the Baal Shem Tov looked at him and said, it was never important that you see Elijah. It was only important that you be Elijah. And so, my dear fellow Bethomnics, as we begin 5782 with our beautiful Erev Rosh Hashanah service this evening, my hope is that whether on an individual or collective basis, whenever the need arises, you and I will have the opportunity throughout this new year to be Elijah. On behalf of my wife Randy and our daughters Haley, Alana and Aviva, we send you blessings for the healthiest and the sweetest new year. Shana Tova Ummatuka, a very good and a sweet new year to you all.
May this be a year of love and kindness, where strangers come to be friends. May truth and compassion always guide us. Amen. May this be a year of hope and healing for all of those in need. May all of our deeds be a blessing.
Thank you. Good Yantif, Shana Tova, Beth Am, friends and family. We're so excited to be able to celebrate this new season and this new year with all of you. 5782. The cycle has come around again, and we stand ready to embrace a new year. We're going to be together this holiday season, whether in person or virtually, and we are one in spirit. We gather together to offer our prayers, the deep prayers of our own personal stories, and the prayers of our community. But as I was walking around the campus here at Beth Am earlier today, I was noticing all the beautiful little nooks and crannies we have in our gardens and our trees. We really have a tiny little corner of peace. It's like a reminder of what the whole earth can be, much as the first garden was. But of course, as I think about the new year and that garden, I remember that it's a new year for the garden in which we dwell. Here we are on this beautiful earth, and it's a new year for our souls, and it's a new year for our deeds, and it's a new year for our morality and our accountability and our relationships. But it's also a new year for our planet. As I looked at the biblical garden plants, the figs growing, I thought, that's right. The world turns anew as the world turns a new year. Our planet is coming to a birthday of sorts. And yet, that planet is changing. The earth is changing, the climate is changing. And when we look at our lives, we find that we are changing with it too. We have new duties, new responsibilities, new ways that we are called to preserve, conserve, prepare, care for one another and our land and seas and air. But on this holiday, when we step back from that duty, when we pause, as in a great Shabbat, to rest from our labors, I want to remind us all to look around, to experience the awe that it means to be part of this earth. We have much work to do, my friends. But this holiday season, let us not forget also to celebrate Shana Tova.